right up front, please let me stress something very important to avoid any tragic misunderstanding. Zombies are good role models for parents of bilingual children in certain ways, but not in others. Yes, zombies possess several praiseworthy traits that parents of bilingual children would be wise to emulate, and I'll get to these in a moment. But I'm afraid there are just as many ways in which zombies are not well suited to the task of raising bilingual kids. For this reason, it's best to be selective and adopt only those zombie qualities that can empower the process of bilingual child rearing. Because other characteristics of a flesh-eating zombie can be counterproductive to successfully fostering good bilingual ability. Taking after these monsters willy-nilly is strongly discouraged. 3 traits to avoid. According to the findings of my research, there are 3 basic ways in which parents of bilingual children should not model themselves after zombies. Number 1, do not adopt the appearance of a zombie. Of course, we mustn't judge others based on their appearance, but the hard truth is, parents that have rotting skin, ripped up clothes, and crazy bloodshot eyes tend to have more difficulty cultivating friendly relationships with other families. Number 2, do not communicate like a zombie. Studies on communication confirm that minority language parents have a harder time providing sufficient meaningful exposure and fostering active ability in the target language when interactions with their children consist only of groaning and howling. Number 3, do not express emotion like a zombie. Parents must be able to express warmth and empathy toward their children. But zombies are completely self-absorbed creatures and show no consideration for the feelings of others when they gnaw away on the bodies of their screaming victims. 3 traits to adopt. Happily, however, zombies can also serve as more positive role models for parents of bilingual children in these 3 key ways. Number 1, be obsessed like a zombie. The small part of a zombie's brain that still functions is thoroughly single-minded, obsessed only with eating human flesh. Say what you want about The Walking Dead, but they're wonderful examples of drive and determination. I'm not suggesting, mind you, that you start chewing on your children or spend every minute brooding over your efforts to promote the minority language, but I do think it's true. The more obsessed you are with this aim day after day, the more success you'll likely produce over time. In my experience over the past 25 years, interacting with thousands of parents, I can say that the parents who enjoy the most success are the parents who are most obsessed, but obsessed in a positive way. They're very serious and proactive, yet they carry out these actions with a playful mind and spirit. Number 2, persevere like a zombie. Zombies are also models of perseverance. They won't let anything deter them from their hungry mission. Even when they suffer extreme injuries, wounds that would normally be fatal, they continue clomping toward their victims one foot after the other. In the same way, parents raising bilingual kids must plod on persistently toward their goal, no matter the difficulties or setbacks, by taking a few more necessary steps each day. In my view, there's a big difference between thinking about all this and overthinking it. Of course, it's vital to think carefully and strategically about your actions. But once you put your routines in place, you don't want to overthink things. Overthinking can undermine your outlook and your efforts. Zombies don't overthink things, and that's why they're so good at being zombies. Basically, To get where you want to go, you just need to keep moving forward day after day by pursuing your actions as fully as you can. At the same time, a smaller part of your brain is monitoring how things are going, and you can make adjustments to strengthen your actions along the way. Number 3, be contagious, like a zombie. When a zombie bites a victim, that person also becomes a zombie, and it's this mechanism which leads to their collective strength and lethal effectiveness. When parents are enthusiastic about the bilingual journey and they share ideas and encouragement with others, this energy is contagious too and can fortify the efforts and the success of us all. For many parents, raising bilingual children can be a long, lonely road. And their connections with other parents who have the same deep desire for bilingual success can help empower them to keep going. In my case, when my work can help a parent to persevere, then it's all worthwhile. Because finally, the most important thing for realizing this bilingual dream is perseverance. Everything else can be figured out as long as you have that. And if you'd like my personal support, as a coach and mentor, to be more like a zombie on your family's bilingual journey, just book a free strategy call with me to get started.